Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Second down, Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Breeze. Gain has it complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Breeze to another long-time vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there and they just got a nice first down there.
Or we love to say, get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Breeze. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
She's a beautiful voice. Kelly Moore.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
Kelly's tall.
But I know Kelly's voice. It ain't Kelly's
A first
voice.
opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Shotgun now for Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. A little juke, and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Okay, so the tip this game. So right out there like a boxer. He also used the word perfect. So I'm thinking somebody who is just undefeated in that field. So I have to go with Floyd Mayweather. Oh, okay. Come on now. Oh, that's not bad. The computer stats with my potential. So call that resistance. And I thought, okay, that might go like a jackass kind of guy.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston.
Rolling the blunt.
DeAndre Hopkins, 61 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
I said he scored on me while I was rolling the blunt.
And that time he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route.
I think you're going to keep getting that off.
You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help you in the contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped in the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Andre Howell, the one to bring him down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow his offensive lineman to get up to the second level.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this would come up short.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Come back, come back. Tiger.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. He's letting this one go for 4. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 63 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, okay. Don't get comfortable.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
I heard shit you said.
To return it, Alvin Kamara. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And shutting him off, now open field. Fancy footwork at the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, He's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Breeze now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now Breeze.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Picked off at the 19. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 38. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second is Watson. Dancing to his left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Here to help us sniff out some clues is our panel. Please welcome Nicole Scherzinger. Ken Shaw. Jenny McCarthy.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. From the gun, here's Watson. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The dime, they had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body
you probably
to
gonna
the
want to switch that shit
and
up.
ready to make the catch.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Brees going to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here's Brees to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. New Orleans. Cameron Meredith. 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Lutz now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
Not throw it again.
See what happens. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
First catch there for Thomas. It's a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Again, it's Watson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Black 22! Black 22! Richmond!
Watson looks to throw again. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half.
You better
We're
play
back
some more
to
football.
Houston. This timeout.
Let's go back to that play by Mark. With your point guard, you're in transition. When do you make that decision? Either make that pass or continue to dribble the ball with the ball. Pretty similar to what I was talking about attacking and picking roll. You allow.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Come back! Down!
They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. 1st and 10. Watson, he's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is caught inside.
Oh, shit.
Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 44 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
They'll go with Foreman, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there, punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans are in for 6. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Kamara now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Breeze now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Breeze. Caught on the left side by Ginn. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Breeze now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Past the 20. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there just before halftime. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Ready? You waiting?
Breeze to throw again. That's caught. It's Thomas. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Set.
First
That's
half
my
in
damn
the
timeout.
books.
Couldn't
You're
keep my damn
watching
field
the
goal.
NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
How long you get suspended for?
Probably until like
Monday. I'd have fucked your ass up. Said I'd have fucked your ass up.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? This is taken at the 3.
Ain't about that. I done told you
And
about
he'll
that
get it
shit.
up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
You know that shit ain't gonna last too long.
Down. Green the line. Green the line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup. It's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come back. Come back.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Black 22. Black 22.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Black 39 Billy. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Watson on first down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Green 39.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Down. Black 22. Black 22.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Black 22! Black 22!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll try the air now with Watson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Black 22! Black 22!
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second? Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
21. Waiting.
Now Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now Kamara. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston, it's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Now Breeze throwing on second down.
Damn it.
And they have
Dude, why shit to that nigga?
at the 38-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Shop small and watch that up for your convenience. I'll be back in this place. This is painful. You can't love anything. This is supposed to be mobile. You get 4 free calls when you switch.
Black 22! Black 22!
Again, it's Miller. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
Down! Green, down! Green, down!
From the gun, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Yo, what time we got to be at work in the morning? Do you know, man?
It gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Completes this one to Meredith. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. They're going to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. Thomas has got it, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. yards. Michael Thomas, 55 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Lutz now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Green the line! Green the line! Come back, come back!
Out of the gun, Watson. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Green the line! Green the line!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Down! Green the line! Green the line!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Play action from Miller. Now Watson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Alex Okafor in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Come back.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Return of 9. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They'll look to throw. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point,
make sure your ass turn it in.
The ball away, but you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. He's back to throw. Gets it to Meredith complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Back to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes. Back to throw, Breeze.
Oh, you dumbass. I ain't throw fucking
intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. The 40. He's at the 30.
That's some lucky ass shit. I don't even supposed to hit the damn button.
Pick 6 for the Texans.
You know that was your ass.
And so much for
Merry
the
Christmas. You know you were supposed to lose that one.
Return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
The extra point hits the left upright, but goes through anyway. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That was some bullshit.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard.
26 points for the Warriors. It's Walker. Smart. Williams. Oh, the pass on a play. This foul. Good call by Wood. He looked to the corner, and I thought he was going there, and he just looked out to the defender.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got lucky. This game should have been over
It just
with.
doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up
Just
yardage.
score that damn touchdown and game over.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
It's a good game, man.